G. Yes. Good day, good day, good day, everybody. Welcome to Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and it's wonderful to be with you here today live to clean my glasses. I'm telling you, I just cleaned my glasses like a half hour ago, and they got dirty again. I don't know. I don't know how that happens, but there we go. I'm feeling purple today. So there we go. All right. So, welcome. I hope everyone is well. It's good to be back with you live today. Let's see. Where do I want? Oh, let's go with introduction. I'm like, where do I want to go? Let's go with introduction. So, I am Red Melissa. I use the technology of spiritual psychology, spiritual practices, and universal principles to support people in disrupting patterns of thinking and patterns of behaving that doesn't serve the desires that you have in your life. So this is my ministry of joy, where I support people in living life in joy, connected to their yes. So I am an ordained interfaith minister. I'm a religious science practitioner. I'm a spiritual life coach, and I'm the spiritual director at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living in New York. So if you need support, if you're looking for a spiritual life coach, DM me. You can find me on my social media, and we can set up some time to connect. So welcome again to the show. It is wonderful to see you all. Good day, Nan. Good day, Julie. Oh, you like the hat? Yeah, girl. Thank you. You need one in your life, huh, Julie? Good day, Pastor Al. I hope you're doing well. Good day. Good day. That looks like a new name to me, or a name I haven't seen in a long time. Good day. Welcome to the show. Good day, Linda from Colorado. Oh, Linda's wearing purple too. I'm telling you, purple's in the air. Purple's in the air. Yes, royalty. Yes, royalty. So thank you, everybody. And thank you to all of you who are watching and haven't put anything in the comments. It's all good. And shout out to all of you who are going to watch the replay. So let's get into it. I hope you are doing well. I hope you had a good long weekend. I did. It was so good that I decided to take the day off yesterday and celebrate the holiday also of Dr. King's birthday, which was on Sunday. And we had the holiday yesterday. So yesterday's sip was a replay of my sermon that I did on Sunday called The Internal Song of Freedom, Justice, and Love. So I hope you check that out. It was a really good sermon, if I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. I hope you are still in the vibration of the series we did last week, Entelechy. It was delicious to me. I hope it was delicious for you, and that you are carrying it forth, because we're in our quality, right? I did a roll call on Friday of everyone's quality who told me about it. Let me just put that up. Thank you, Julie. She said, awesome sermon. And thank you for being at service on Sunday, Julie. I so appreciate when I see my congregation of joy at service with me on Sunday. So thank you for that. And good day to you, Lindsay. Good day. So our quality. So if you haven't shared your quality yet, You could drop it in the comments. And basically all that it is the thing, the aspect, right? That God quality, that love quality that you are embodying more this year. So you're really in tune, in sync, activating it this year, right? That's what it's about. And so we're going to continue to build upon that. And we're building, right? We started the year with the energy of 2023, the numerology of 2023, right? And we know that we're in the year 7. And then last week we were in the entelechy, right? So we know that the entelechy of an acorn is an oak tree. The entelechy of a caterpillar is a butterfly. And the entelechy of you is your quality. It's all in there. It's all within. It's all within. We don't have to go find it and look for it. It's all within. Look within. That's where you will find everything. The Tao Te Ching says, within, within, within is where the treasure has always been. So that's where we're looking. Some of us are looking external to the material things, right? Oh, if I could just get this job. Oh, if I could just get this house. Oh, if I could just get this man or woman, then I will be happy. If you could only recognize and have the realization of your wholeness, of your divineness, that's where the happiness is. That's where the joy is. That's where the peace is. So we're building. So I also hope that you're practicing listening and taking action with your intuition and your imagination. How many of you have started using your imagination with your quality? And we know, right, the origins of the word imagination is fancy. So we're having fancy imaginings. Fancy. We're going all the way in it, right? So every day, and I'm talking a couple of minutes a day, go within and use that creative imagination to imagine your heart's desire as it relates to your quality. Because our brains don't recognize if it's real or not. It clicks into the feeling of it. So we want to be in the feeling of it because the universe responds to the feeling tone. Our subconscious mind responds to the feeling. Yes? So that's what we're doing. And we are just practicing. That's all we're doing. SIP stands for Spirit in Practice because the practice makes the progress. So that's what we're doing. So we're going to build on this with our new series this week. And I wasn't sure, 100% sure what the new series was going to be this week. And I kept seeing this word. It really started happening last week. I kept seeing this word. And it's not a common word to see, but I kept seeing it. And so I wrote it down. I said, okay, there's something with this word that I need to pay attention to. Listening to my intuition, right? Listening to my intuition, taking action, writing it down. And then yesterday I said, of course, that's the new series. It's perfect after entelechy. So our new series for this week is, let's do a drum roll. How about that? Let's do a drum roll. Commingle. Commingle. I love the sound of that word. So that's where we're going this week. So you know we have to start with the definition. So commingling or commingle, it means to mix or mingle together, combined and blend. I love that. The origins of the word, so com is a prefix. It means together, in association, with, intensive, force, completely. Mingle is completely together. And I love in the dictionary when it talks about the completely part of it, it has in parentheses with intensive force. So commingling with intensive force with our quality. And the force that I'm talking about is not willpower. Will has nothing to do with this. This is about using the power that already exists, using the universe power, using God power, using the power for good. We get to use it. We get to use it. So there is a willingness. There is a willingness. It's not a force in the face of being hard and struggling, right? We're not in the struggle. We're not doing struggle no more. No, we're in the alignment. We are in the alignment. We are in the flow. Yes? All right. All right. So we are completely commingling our quality, right? We're mixing it all together. Yes, girl. Yes. Be a vessel. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. A willing vessel, a willing instrument for your quality to express completely with intensive force. Like before you enter the room, your quality enters before you and clears your path. That's what I'm talking about. This is the co-mingling, the coming together. Yes? All right. So I always get confirmation of what I'm doing, where I'm going, what I'm thinking. Always, always. And so I did for Commingle, and you'll understand why as soon as I read this to you. So I'm reading from a book called Prayer. I don't know if you can see that. Prayer by Ernest Holmes. How to Pray Effectively from the Science of Mind. And this is what he writes. There is a vitality in our communion with the infinite, which is productive of the highest good. As fire warms the body, as food strengthens us, as sunshine raises our spirits, so there is a subtle transfusion of some invisible force in such communion, weaving itself into the very warp and woof of our own mentalities. This conscious co-mingling of our thought with spirit is essential to the well-being of every part of us. Whew, isn't that delicious? Oh my goodness. I was looking for a definition for prayer. I wanted to get a quote about prayer and picked up this book and came to this passage. There is a vitality. This is what I'm talking about. When we talk about a vital force, this is the type of energy that I'm talking about. Not struggling energy, not resistant energy, not energy from the world, energy from the universe. This is what we're tapping into. And we're being in communion with it, in communion with the infinite. And within the infinite is our quality. And within our quality is us. So we are in communion with that which is productive of the highest good. Not foolishness, but the highest good. Not the law of averages, but the highest good. Not what had happened before, but the highest good. Not what my mama, daddy, sister, brother said was going to, no, with the highest good. We're in the productiveness of the highest good. That is the business that we're in. We're not creating wiggets. We're the co-creation of the highest good for our lives. That's what we're doing in 2023, y'all. That's what we're doing. Mm. And then Ernest Holmes gets poetic with it. He goes, as fire warms the body, yes, as food strengthens us, as sunshine raises our spirits, So there is a subtle transfusion. Oh, I love that word transfusion. There is an exchange, right? A transfusion of some invisible force in such communion, weaving itself into the very warp. Now, as soon as I see the word warped, I think of warp speed, like in Star Trek. Well, warp speed, yes, instantly, this beyond the speed of light, warp speed and woof of our mentalities, right? Embedding itself in our consciousness. Yes? And this conscious commingling of our thought with spirit. What are you commingling your thoughts with? Some of us are commingling our thoughts with the news, and we know the news is always negative. So we're commingling our thoughts with the energy of negativity. Nope, not doing that. Cancel that. What are you commingling your thoughts with? Are you commingling your thoughts with the past? Are you commingling your thoughts with somebody else's thoughts that really aren't your thoughts? But you've been thinking somebody else's thoughts for so long that you don't even know how to think your own thoughts. Come on now. It's a new day. It's a new day. I see you, sis. Commingling our thoughts with worry. Mm, mm, mm. Worry, girl, serves no purpose. I immediately think of this quote that's been applied to 50 cents. You either worry or you pray. You choose one. Choose one. So worry is like a rocking chair. This is another quote that I love. Worry is like a rocking chair. You're doing something, but you're not going anywhere. Right? We're about moving forward. We're about propelling our lives into that which is ours. Yes? All right, Julie. I see you, girl. You better preach. Why are you talking about me? Yes, yes, it's a lot of prayer then. It's a lot of prayer. I hear you. Let's pray it. Let's pray it. Commingling our thoughts with prayer. And what is prayer? The essence of prayer is revealing of the truth. That's all it is. It's not begging God. It's not beseeching God. It's not bargaining with God. It's not making ultimatums with God. It's none of that. It is a revelation. It is a revelation of the truth with a capital T. The truth of who you are. The truth of who God designed you to be. And we know I was raised up being told God don't make no junk. I was raised up being told that I am blessed and highly favored. All of us are. All of us are chosen. All of us. So what are you commingling with? Let's commingle with our quality. So if you haven't decided what your quality is yet, make a decision. Choose. Because that's the other thing that we commingle with. We commingle with indecision, being indecisive. Make a decision. The universe is at hand, waiting to take your order. What is it? So drop your quality in the chat if you haven't done so already. That's right. I know that's right. Fee is commingling her thoughts with steadfast. Was and still is. I know that is right. Yes. That's what we're doing. Yes. Oh, I'm just reading your note here, Fee. Fee said, just this morning, a passenger. A passenger? Oh, okay. I got it. I got it. Fee drives Uber. Okay, I got you. A passenger quizzically asked me, what do I do if I don't watch TV and especially the news? What do you do then? He asks. It became a teachable moment. Amen. Commingling our thoughts with prayer. Yes, yes. Isn't that interesting, Fee, and everybody? I get that a lot too. I say I don't watch the news. I don't. And people are like, well, how do you know what's going on in the world? Because it's out in the atmosphere. There's a collective consciousness, right? There's a collective consciousness around the news. So I could just be in the grocery store and I'll hear what's going on. Or a friend will tell me what's going on. Or I might turn on 1010 Wins. That's the only outlet of news, right? And it gives me like 5 minutes, all I need to know, right? Because I'm really listening for the weather and travel conditions, like traffic. But they get that news in there, right? So what else are you doing then? What else are you doing? We are commingling with our quality. That passenger asks, what do you do then? That's a lovely question. What do you do then? How are you spending your time? How much time are you spending in the vibration of your quality? How much time are you spending worrying? Okay? So we get to make a conscious choice, and we can start today. Yesterday is over. We are in this right now moment. Clean slate. What are we doing? What are we doing? Who are we being? Be as the love that God created you to be. Be as the heartbeat of the universe, because you are. Be in the truth of who you are. So that's what we're going this week. We are commingling, the conscious commingling of our thought with our quality is essential to the well-being of every part of us. It's essential. Essential, meaning you can't do without it. Like you need to have it in your life. Yes? All right, y'all. All right. So, you are very welcome. You are very welcome. Thank you all for your comments. I so appreciate it. And thank you, Fee, for just sending out the word to your circle of people. I really appreciate the love. So, y'all, let's get into some joy news. Let's get into some joy news. I am really excited. I had a fun-filled weekend. My quality is focus. Remember, y'all, I did my quality as an emoji. This is my quality: focus, love, law, laughter. That's my quality for 2023. So I was focused this weekend on loving my vessel. So I went to the gym, I took some classes, and yesterday, I had a time yesterday. I was in the gym for hours. For hours learning how to use the weights correctly. Got to spend some time in the jacuzzi and got to spend some time in the sauna. It was delicious. My body was feeling like, you love me. And I was like, yes, girl, I love you. So treating my body like the law, meaning being consistent, reliable, saying yes to it for its highest good. Yes, that's the law. So I'm treating my body like the law. Yes. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about our quality. How are you using it? It's just not a word that we're saying. It's who we're being, what we're thinking, what we're doing. What are you doing? I'm doing my quality, girl. What you doing? All right now. So today is the first day of the 30-day mental diet class. I am so excited. I am so excited. We start today, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Yes, you could watch. I'm just checking in right here. I missed that last week. You could watch all of the shows on YouTube. I am Red Melissa. All the shows are there. All the replays are there. Catch up on last week. It's all there. IntelliKey. It's all there for everybody. Whenever you need a refresher, it's all there on my YouTube channel. I am Rev Melissa. So 30-day mental diet today, 7 p.m. Eastern time. It's not too late to register. Register today. Be your quality by being in this class. It will transform your thinking, how you see yourself, how you see the world. So, got to be in it to receive it, right? So, you can register. All the information is on my social media, Facebook, iamrevmelissa. You can also find it on Eventbrite. And so let me throw up the banner for the class. I don't do that often. So are you living like you know the life? Are you living like you know that life is for you? What do you want life to be for you? It's time to give life your truth answer. Life always says yes. So that's where we're going. Get the book, and we're going to get started this evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I appreciate you, Fee. She's been inviting passengers. She has a daily captive audience. Yes, they're in the car. Where they going? Yes, join this diet. And like I said, if you've done it before, do it again, because you're not the same as you was before. And if you are, then you definitely need to do it again. So let's do it again. Let's do it again. I'm looking forward to it. All right, so some other happenings. Living Life in Joy on Sundays, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. This past Sunday, I replayed a sermon that I gave the Sunday before last, the Universal Voice. And so that was Sunday's show. And this Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, is another show, Living Life in Joy. And then at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, also, I have Sunday in Praise at Rockland CSL, where I am the spiritual director. This past Sunday, the message was the internal voice, no, the internal song of justice, freedom, and love. And it was to honor Dr. Martin Luther King and his work. So if you missed it, Sunday in Praise, rocklandcsl.org. You can check it out there. You can also check out yesterday's SIP, because I replayed it yesterday for Dr. King Day. Please remember, you could also check out Sip with Rev Melissa. It is now streaming 7 a.m. Eastern Time on rhythmandsoulradio.com. Rhythm and Soul Radio is a 24-hour internet radio station that was created by my husband, Marco Nobles. He plays and supports independent artists mainly. And so he is also adding Sip with Rev Melissa onto the lineup, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. It's a replay of the day before show. So this morning would have been yesterday's show. Tomorrow will be today's show at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Or if you just want to hear some really good music, tune into Rhythm and Soul Radio. He's not playing the stuff you're going to hear on regular mainstream radio. He's playing artists that are amazing, amazing, independent artists, 100%. Save the date. Our next meditation with the moon is on February 6th. Oh, let me not put that one, because that will confuse y'all. February 6th is our next meditation with the moon. So please participate in that. We have a wonderful full-blown spiritual practice that we do for the meditation with the moon. Excuse me. Meditation with the moon, and that's at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'll remind you as we get closer. All right. And then also save the date for our visioning board workshop, February 18th, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And it's a half-day workshop. So it's from 12:30 to about 4:30, because we go in. It's not your typical vision board workshop. It's a visioning board workshop. And I'll talk more about that as we go in, because I'm over time again. So that's all the joy news. I hope all is well. Good day, Sue. Yes, Suffern High School. Yes, shout out to Suffern because that's where we're having our in-person services now at the Rhino Comedy Club. Yes, at the Rhino Comedy Club in Suffern, New York. The first Sunday of the month, we're in person there. And I'm glad the 7 a.m. the 7 a.m. replay on Rhythm and Soul Radio works for your drive to work, Sue. Thank you so much for that. All right, y'all. I will see you all tomorrow live. We will continue with our Commingle series. So take that in and ask yourself throughout the day, what am I commingling with right now? Am I commingling with some foolishness? Or I'm commingling with my quality? And then make the necessary shifts. Make the necessary shifts. All right. Yes, Fee. I will see everybody tonight for the 30-day mental diet class. I love you all. Peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.